Today's Pack-a-Punch broadcast is presented by Vesta Nutra. Vesta Nutra, where we can help make sure all your supplements pack a punch.
Hello, everybody. This is Valerie, and I am here with the Pack-a-Punch podcast. And Richard Pinner is here. How you doing, Richard?
I am just happy to be here after a grand holiday of happy Halloween.
Yes. Did you eat lots of candy?
I tried not to, and of course the kids stayed away from my house because they just know.
Well, they know Richard lives there.
Yes, they do.
Don't go to that house.
I see a lot of lights, but they're going past my house, and it's always exciting.
Yeah. This year I saw more cars out there dropping their kids off to trick-or-treat, more than ever.
Yeah, it was definitely a much more, I would say, monitored Halloween than ever before.
Truly. I didn't have any 18-year-old boys coming to my door this year, thankfully.
And hold up, you kept your windows closed, and that's definitely a reason.
Drives me crazy when I see those grown-up teenage boys coming around.
Trick or treat. Yeah, what are you talking about, trick or treat? You're 18.
I go get my rake and go out there and go, get off my yard.
Yeah, Halloween has definitely changed. And it was a colder one, too. I mean,
oh, goodness.
Nippy is an understatement.
Truly.
It was brisk.
Truly. But guess what? This coming weekend, just one weekend away from that freezing cold weather, it's supposed to be in the 70s this coming weekend here in Indiana.
Indian summer's still not out of the equation, and I'm all for it.
But that's perfect for putting up my Christmas lights.
Hey, there you go. There you go. And the, what do you call it? The retailers are anxious.
Yes.
There's no more Black Friday. It's just black.
Well, Black Friday matters.
You better believe it. Every damn Friday matters. I'm like, don't give us the Black Friday every Friday, damn it.
Yeah. So I've heard that Thanksgiving, they're not opening their stores, like Walmart and everybody are not opening on Black Friday this year, which is interesting.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
I guess nobody will be trampled at the door this year.
Yeah. Shucks.
Damn. I was so looking for that rush. Store's open. Oh, my God. Timmy's down.
Anyway, we better get to business before we get in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, here we are, November, and we are still talking about immunity. What do you think about that?
Well, I think the COVID pandemic surge and the whole hype about now it's the cold season has put a whole new level of fear in the community. So guess what? Immunity is going to stay right at the top of everybody's mind.
Right. And people, I think, just in general are a little stressed, with all the election stuff happening. And, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the world today. And we just need a little bit of Jesus, I think.
Well, Jesus wept. And, of course, Jesus is always there.
We need a good stress reliever. Well, since we're talking about COVID and all the stress, what do you think? Is there anything new and hot, on the market, something trending? I know we've been talking a lot about beta-glucan, but what else do we have that we could talk about?
Well, in the midst of beta-glucan, there's another surprising nutraceutical which has got a nice reputation, and that's Fucoidan.
Fucoidan.
Watch out now, Fucoidan.
Well, I'm really glad you brought that up. That's one of my favorite ingredients here at Vesta. It is a really, really powerful supplement ingredient. And it's got,
what is it? I mean, what is Fucoidan really? Just break it down.
It actually comes from seaweed, and there are quite a few different versions of it. There's and here I go again trying to pronounce things. I can't pronounce all the different types of seaweed. There's wakame, and there's one called claudophobius or something like that. I'm really not saying it right, but it comes from a few different types of seaweed. The one here at Vesta we carry is Undaria pinnidifida. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I can say that one.
Yummy.
Yeah, yummy. So I don't think it's anything like kale. Well, I guess it could be. I don't really know, truthfully. But it's super sustainable. That's pretty cool that it's very sustainable. It comes, our stuff here at Vesta comes from pristine oceans of Korea. The Korean oceans.
Oh, yeah. That is what I'm talking. Pristine.
Pristine. And very sustainable. And it's just amazing when I think about these supplements, the vast diversity of benefits that they have is just amazing to me. It can, we joke around here. It goes from one thing, all the way to the other end of the spectrum.
What about, speaking of sustainability, why is that so important?
Well, because we don't want to deplete the earth of something, right? So if there were only a small selection of seaweed and we took it all and it's gone, then it's, how's it going to reproduce? And, where's it? Of course we want to take care of our earth, right? So
that is true. So true.
So we want to make sure that it's sustainable, and it's very sustainable. There's large quantities of it. And I know here at Vesta, our Fucoidan comes from a seaweed that we take large quantities, we'll harvest large quantities and freeze it. So it's going to be good for a year or two as we use it bit by bit. So we're not just wiping it all out and not allowing regrowth or anything like that.
Outstanding.
So, yeah.
Outstanding.
That's important to us for sure.
I think that's wonderful. I mean, the Fucoidan has got such a reputation, and it's got really good processing. And here at Vesta, how we deal with it in a very intelligent and sustainable fashion makes it very, very important. So, I mean, overall, in regards to the uses, I mean, what do we use it for primarily?
Fucoidan is awesome. I mean, the benefits, like I said, is so diverse. It's a super powerful antioxidant. It is we can't say it's a cancer fighter because that would be a claim. So because the FDA doesn't regulate supplements, we can't claim that. But we do know that it is a powerful antioxidant. And, I've got a really cool story. I'm going to tell you this story.
Okay.
As a customer service person here at Vesta, I had a phone call one day, and a lady had just been diagnosed with cancer. She had been diagnosed with multiple myeloma cancer. And it's just the funniest thing, because that very morning I had found a new file that I hadn't read about our Fucoidan, and so I found it pretty interesting. I was reading all about it, and I read that the sulfate content is the most important thing, because the sulfate is what fights the cancer cells.
Awesome.
So I had, just been casually reading about that morning, and that afternoon, this lady called me and told me about her cancer diagnosis, and she told me that her doctor of all people, and I love this, her doctor was thinking outside of the medical pharmaceutical box. He said, go find Fucoidan and make sure you get over-sulfated Fucoidan. Well, she had no idea what that was, so she did a Google search, and she was just trying to find anything that would help her, and she came across Vesta's name. So she gave us a call. She didn't even know that we're a supplier of raw ingredients. She just thought, maybe we were selling the pills or something like that. Well, I let her know, we just sell the raw ingredients, but I said, I have done some research on this. I was just reading about it this morning, and I got to tell her that our Fucoidan, which is made from Undaria pinnatifida, it has an over 25%. It was actually closer to 30% sulfate content. And I was so excited to tell her that, because what her doctor told her to get was that kind that I can't pronounce, the claudiphius or something like that. And in comparison, our Fucoidan has almost twice as much sulfate content as the one he told her. So she was getting even extra sulfated content, and I was so happy to be able to tell her about this and tell her where she could get ours. And I felt like, as a person we're a business-to-business company, and I was actually getting to help the customer, and I was so excited. It made me feel so good about what I do that day to be able to help this lady. And unfortunately, I've never heard the end of the story, but I hope and pray that she's okay.
In response to strength and content, how's our Doctor's Hope kind of fallen into play with that storyline?
Well, Doctor's Hope is our partner company, and they use our Fucoidan. So you can get, through Doctor's Hope, you can get our private label line, which is it's our partner company, and you can get our Fucoidan in that supplement. So it's readily available as a finished product, and that's exactly what I told that lady.
Awesome. That's a great story, talking about it, because Fucoidan has been touted in so many ways of being, just a great thing for cognitive protection, anti-inflammatory, anti-angiogenic, anti-cancer, antiviral, anti-hyperglycemic. So, I mean, it has a lot of great benefits.
Yes.
So that story makes very good sense about Fucoidan and its popularity.
And the reason we even started talking about it today is because of its immune benefits.
Totally.
It is definitely a powerful immune system booster.
Against viruses. I mean, it has an incredible impact on the body and how it really reinforces your health, your immune system, and fighting just chronic situations that may or may not be fatal. I mean, this is a pretty powerful piece.
It is also another reason it's great for your immune system is because it's very good for your gut health. So much like a probiotic, it's great for your intestine tract and all that kind of stuff. And that's where most of your immune system benefit comes from. Yes, comes from.
And a sneaky suspicion. You know what? Guess what? Snake bites. Fucoidan.
Isn't that crazy?
Unreal. I've been bit by a snake. Get the Fucoidan. Unreal. This is a super nutraceutical.
It really is.
Bar none.
It's powerful, and I'm very proud of Vesta's version of Fucoidan. It is such a high quality. I can't say enough about it because it's just I think we have the best, and it's.
You're not biased, are you?
No, not at all. No, but really, honestly, I think I could say just from looking at the research that I've seen, just not as a Vesta employee, but just looking at the research, I believe that it is the best. And I mean, when you can have that much sulfate content, it's got to be rocking, right?
For more info on that, check it out on our link on our Facebook page because you want to know about Fucoidan. We've got the information for you right there at. I believe our Facebook page is at Pack a Punch Podcast.
That's right.
Just because. It's something you might want to research. It is totally a cool nutraceutical that probably doesn't get a lot of attention, a lot of promotion, but it's something that has been there, and we've been on top of it for quite some time. And it's one of our promos that really is one of our proud nutraceutical ingredients, packaging, our Doctor's Hope platform, everything. We rallied around this because there is a definite benefit. And I think overall, today's talk about Fucoidan, I hope enlightened a lot of people about another supplement that's going to benefit them in the long run in this terrible fight against not only COVID, but just all the things that help hurt your system. Fucoidan's there. And backpackers, don't forget, when you're out there with those snakes, Fucoidan.
That's right.
Well, we're gonna wrap it up today, Val.
We're starting to sound like snake oil.
Yeah, really. No, but the snake bite thing is for real. It's been proven. It helps on venomous snake bites.
Yeah, that's
crazy. That's how super Fucoidan is. And in closing, I'm going to say, don't forget, just hit us up at Pack a Punch at Pack a Punch Podcast, so you can get some information. I got to say it, Pack a Punch Podcast, Pack a Punch Podcast. But just check us out. It's been a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Val, what do you say?
It's been great. It's been great to talk to you again. And we'd love to hear from you guys. Any kind of questions you have or suggestions or comments, we would love to talk to you. So give us a call, give us an email. We'd love to talk to you.
Well, thanks again. And hey, folks, Pack a Punch.
You've been listening to the Pack a Punch broadcast. Brought to you by Vesta Nutra. If you like what you heard today, please share, like, and subscribe.